Hey Spoops, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can turn yourself into Olivia Rodrigo from her new album, Sour. I, like almost everybody on the internet, fell in love with Olivia Rodrigo's new music, and whenever I saw her album cover for Sour, I knew I wanted to turn myself into that album cover, but with makeup. I am excited to do this. I wanted to do it before Halloween because I know that this is still very relevant. Plus, if anyone wants to turn themselves into her album cover for Halloween, this would work for that as well. Now, I do know a lot of people would probably be smart and just put stickers on their face, but I wanted to see what I could do. So I definitely wanted to paint them on my face. So this is a little bit trickier, but if you definitely want to take the challenge, I highly recommend it because it was a lot of fun. I was just listening to her music the whole time to get myself in the zone, you know? Anyways, with all that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing how you can turn yourself into the cover of Olivia Rodrigo's album, then just keep watching. Hey Spoops, so I am wearing my Olivia Rodrigo costume, but it was kind of cold, so I decided to put this sweater on. Please forgive me. But anyways, I'm going to be starting off by taking my Fenty Beauty sunscreen and moisturizer and just applying this all over my face. And then I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Sheer Perfection Primer and applying this all over my face as well. Next, I'm going to be taking my Becca Cosmetics Under Eye Highlight and applying this to the areas under my eye and the outer corner of my eyelids. This is going to help eliminate some dark circles and veins that you might be able to see through my skin. And I'm going to be taking my Milani Supercharged Concealer in 120 and apply this right over that. This is going to help bring a little bit of warmth back to that area just because that under eye highlighter is a little bit pale for me. And then I'm going to be taking my MAC Strobe Cream and applying this to my cheekbones and my temples. Following that, I'm going to be taking my Bali Body Highlighter and I'm going to be applying this to my cheekbones as well, just to give it a little bit more brightness to my face. Next, I'm going to be taking my Ulta Beauty Stay Cheeky Liquid Blush in Dusty Rose, and I'm going to be applying this to my cheeks and then blending this out with a blush. This is very pigmented, and honestly, I absolutely loved the way that this looked under my foundation. It just looked absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of foundation, I'm going to be taking my KVD Beauty Good Apple Foundation in the color 027 and applying this all over my face with my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush. Next, I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Cream to Powder Foundation in Mocha and using this as a cream contour. I'm going to be applying this under my cheekbones, my forehead, and my temples, and also my nose as well before making sure to go ahead and blend all of this out. Next, I will be taking my Tarte Creaseless Concealer and applying this under my eyes to help highlight and brighten the areas that the cream contour might have now dulled. So we're going to be applying this under the eyes, my forehead, and my Cupid's bow, and then once again making sure to blend this out. And then I'm going to be taking my Airspun Translucent Powder and I'm going to be using this to set my under eye and my face as well. Next, I'm going to be taking my Pixie and Promise Shapeshifter palette, taking Karma, and I'm going to be using this as my contour. I'm going to be applying this right to the areas that I applied my cream contour, and not only is this going to help set that cream contour, but it's also going to help further define my features as well. Next, I'm going to be taking my Pixie and Makeup by Denise Mind Your Own Glow palette, taking Icing and Glazed, and I'm going to be using this as my blush. And oh my goodness, are these some of the prettiest blushes I have ever used. I love the little gold flecks that it has, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous in person. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to be taking Lit and applying that to my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to be moving on to eyes. I'm going to be taking my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer and applying that to my eyelids. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking my Pixie and Tina Young palette in Tones and Textures, taken Feeling Fresh, and I'm going to be applying this all over my eyelids before going into Soft Fade, and I'm going to be applying this to the outer corner of my eye and softly blending it in towards the inner corner and also bringing this down to my lower lash line as well. Next, I'm going to be taking Crease and I'm going to be applying this, you guessed it, to my crease. I'm going to be creating a soft V shade and then bringing this down to my lower lash line before going into Daily Dose, and I'm going to be using this to really try and accentuate my features a bit more. So I'm going to be applying this to my lower lash line and my upper lash line as well. Next, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Black Eyeliner and I'm going to be creating a wing on my upper lash line. Next, I'm going to be prepping my eyelashes by curling them before going into my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and sweeping this through my upper and lower eyelashes. Next, we're going to be applying our false eyelashes. For this look, I decided to take my Kiss number 11s, and then I'm going to be moving on to lips. I'm going to start off by taking my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Brink and outlining my lips before going in with my ColourPop Disney Designer Collection Ultra Glossy Lip in Boo and applying that all over my lips. So next we're going to be moving on to painting the stickers on our face. So of course you can stop the tutorial here if you wanted to go ahead and just do the beauty portion of this makeup, but now I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be painting the stickers on my face. I'm just going to leave the body paints up here in the front, kind of like what Bob Ross does, just because I'm going to be switching between body paints a lot, so it's just going to be easier for you guys to see overall the body paints I'm going to be using, and then you can just watch me go and refer back to these paints whenever if you need to purchase any of these by chance. So I'm going to be starting off and I'm going to be creating the sun on my cheek. So I'm going to be creating of course, just cute little sun shape. The best thing I can recommend if you're going to be painting the stickers on your face is to hold up your phone in the mirror and use that reflection as the reference point. This makes it so much easier to work with because you're basically just trying to replicate what the image is doing. So of course, showing it in the mirror, it is also going to make sure that it appears on your face the way that it appears in the photo. This is kind of the trick to painting backwards. And so as I'm going through and painting these stickers, I will occasionally go into my Carnival 3 palette and I'm going to be using those eyeshadow colors and I'm going to be setting these body paints as I go. Not only will setting these body paint stickers with eyeshadow help make them stay in place better, but they will also make them pop a little bit more, and of course you can get a little bit more creative using different color eyeshadows on these stickers as well, just to help give it a little bit more definition. So for example, I'm painting this pink butterfly. I could take a lighter pink eyeshadow to help highlight the inside of the butterfly wings. So there's just so much that you can do with this. The best trick that I can recommend with stickers is have multiple brushes that are dedicated to each color. That is going to make this process so much easier because you honestly are just going to be going back and forth. I honestly was just looking at the photo and figuring out kind of the best structure to place these stickers. I kind of went with the ones that my eyes caught the most and the ones that were the biggest, and then used those to fill in the most space, and then I filled in the rest with like the little star stickers because she has those spread out a bit. And then once I get it to a good place is when I know I can move on to the rhinestones, and of course you can just use so many rhinestones to fill any extra gaps that you have. And so that was honestly just so much fun to do, was just to kind of be creative with this process and see where it takes me and kind of see how well I could do. I'm not the best artist in the sense of being good at drawing, so this was kind of interesting because I'm just drawing stickers on my face, and I do feel like if you're going out with this look or even using this for Halloween, that it would probably be easier to use real stickers. But if you want to go ahead and paint and go for the challenge, that's what this video is for. I thought it was so much fun. I wanted to challenge myself with it. So as you can see, I'm just taking a bunch of different rhinestones that I have. You can get so many rhinestones at Target, at Michael's. I got these ones from Michael's, and honestly I just picked little bits from each that I knew would fit the color slots because I was trying to match the colors perfectly to the colored rhinestones that she has on her face, and I was really trying to be as accurate as possible with that. And now as you can see, I'm going to be taking my white body paint and I'm going to be outlining the stickers that have the white outline. A lot of these in the photo are of the butterfly stickers, and then of course you're going to be taking some brown eyeshadow and using that for the shading. This really helps bring the stickers to life and make them look like they're popping off of your face a little bit more. And that is the completed Olivia Rodrigo Sour makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And if you haven't already, please consider supporting me on Patreon. You can support me for as little as $1 a month to get all exclusive behind the scenes sneak peeks of upcoming makeup looks before anybody else, and tips and tricks as well. So I just really appreciate you guys supporting me and watching these videos. And if you'd like, YouTube just released a new tip jar for creators. So if you're on desktop and you scroll under this video, right where there's that beautiful like button, there's also a little heart with a $sign that says thanks next to it. And this is just an easy way for you to tip the creator if this video helped you at all. So please consider doing that if that is something you guys feel inclined to do. But overall, I'm just so grateful that you guys took the time to watch this video and support my channel. So thank you guys so much. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!